All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the first installment, the first episode of the conversation. Welcome back to another episode of No Cap Reacts. I'm your man Bailey, aka Mr. Go Get 'em, and we are back in the building. First installment of the conversation. So, moving forward, well, that's what it's called. I know we did therapy session, we did boys club, we done ladies night, we done Freaky Fridays, we done what, Friday Night Live, Sunday Night Live, couples therapy, and so many different shows. So, I'm just taking it back to the basics. We're going to call this the conversation. Why? Because I'm about to bring y'all a bunch of guests of all walks of life where we're going to sit down and do just that. Hold, and host conversations. All right. Tune in, chime in. Always make sure you hit the chat. And well, tonight we have a wonderful young lady.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Who also is. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and introduce this young lady tonight. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's time.
There you go. Let the world know who you are.
Hello, everybody. My name is Sancer. I am a stand-up comedian based in Phoenix. I perform in English and in Spanish. I also produce the only 2 recurring Spanish shows in Phoenix. I am also a photographer, videographer, and I rent a photo booth for events.
All right, if people want to find you, where can they find you at?
I am mar.sancer on Instagram. That's how you find me on Facebook as well. I am Sancer on TikTok, and everything else is mar.sancer.
Okay.
Sancer, think dancer with an S. That's how you...
I was sure about to say,
Yeah.
can you please let these people know how to spell this? Because
Yeah, I get it a lot. Especially from American folk. I thought that I was doing us all a service by shortening my name, because if y'all cannot say Sancer, y'all sure as hell cannot say Sandoval Cervantes. So, yeah, right? Sancer is S as in Sam, Ancer. Sancer.
that's for all the stupid people in the back. Jack said, Mr. Go Get 'em, can you please do me a favor and save some women for the rest of us? I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. What am I saving women from? Or what women am I taking? Actually. So, first and foremost, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Look at this. She's got a TV smile. Okay, maybe I didn't warn you. You know we're live, right?
Yes.
Okay. On 7 platforms.
Yes.
All right. And
I can see them.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I can already tell. All right, what are some of the things that you do and enjoy doing here in Phoenix, Arizona?
I like dancing. I participate a lot in salsa. There's a very big community that it just grew in the last 3 years. Salsa and bachata community. They're called bachaholics, and Conclave is the people who run that. That really is my biggest hobby right now. I don't have much to do aside from everything that I run. But I like dancing a lot. My dogs are my life. Right now, they're my babies. So I like to walk with them. I like to be active with them. But when it comes to outside, yeah, it's too hot in here, it's too hot to do stuff in here. I enjoy performing.
Okay.
That's what I like to do.
First and foremost, where are you from?
If you cannot hear it, I'm definitely an immigrant. I don't know.
Yeah,
Can you hear my accent? Is that something that you can hear?
That's exactly why I'm asking what I'm asking. Where are you from?
I am from Mexicali, Baja California, Mexico. It's
You're like right there by Ensenada.
Yeah, I'm about that city is about 3 hours northeast of Ensenada, right at the border. It's like an hour away from Yuma.
You're somewhere like you're what? east of shit, what the hell is it called?
Tijuana.
Tijuana.
Mm-hmm. East of
Right.
Tijuana.
You're not, but you're. I know exactly where you're at. I'm trying to remember the name of the city.
Calexico, Imperial Valley,
Calexico.
El Centro. Yep.
It's Calexico.
So the fence ducts exist for some of you who have never been to Mexico. The wall has always been there my whole life. That's not new. The wall has always been there.
Tell them.
U.S. side of the wall, Calexico. Mexico side of the wall, that's Mexicali. That's like literally right there. Like if you were going to, I don't know, the mall, the north side of the mall is Calexico. The south part of the mall is Mexicali. It's like that, really.
Y'all got a lot of shops down there.
In Calexico, yes, there's a lot of outlet malls, at least 3.
Yeah, again,
Yes.
I've been all through Mexico, many times, throughout my lifetime.
Where in Mexico have you been?
Let's from Guadalajara and everything. Most things north of that.
Yeah, okay, that's a
So
good reference point.
my next place that I really want to hit is Ixtapa.
Ixtapa, why? Why Ixtapa? I mean, everywhere you go in Mexico is cool, but why Ixtapa though?
The beaches.
Okay.
What is it, the blue?
The blue side beaches
Yeah.
with the aguamalas. I forgot how to say aguamalas. Jellyfish? Yeah, jellyfish.
Yeah, but they're not regular jellyfish.
No, they're not regular, but that's part of what Ixtapa is.
Yeah,
known
and then
for.
that's what I'm intrigued by. You know, the color changing of the water and
Yes.
the I like the beauty of the land. Let's just put it like that.
Okay.
And then what's the best way to say this without sounding too bad?
Just say it. Just say it. We all gonna get canceled one day, man. It's like
I'm
in
not
this,
worried.
in
Trust
this,
me,
in
I'm
this
the last
environment.
person that's worried about getting canceled.
Yeah, in this environment, whatever.
I date Latinas.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Mexico.
I got you.
I like South America.
I got you.
Colombia,
Okay.
Venezuela, Guatemala.
Okay. No, I get it. I get it. Have you seen the pink waters in Merida?
No, not yet.
That's definitely a sight. It's incredible. I couldn't believe it. It's like the water is pink. It's crazy. And there's flamingos everywhere.
I gotta see the blue. See, my favorite color is blue.
Okay.
You if you can't tell already.
Yeah. Y'all cannot see, but this
and
room
blue is
y'all.
the color of peace and tranquility.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. Okay.
So before I get to the pink, I need to go see the blue.
I got it. Okay.
Then, you know, I'll go from there.
Okay. No, I get that. Okay.
And I like to travel a little bit.
Little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. So I used to back in the day I used to do music, so I've done a lot of traveling, a lot of touring, etc. And then in my off time, like because I would travel on a regular basis
Okay.
by myself, and I wouldn't tell anybody. I just go, right? Now, because I've seen so much, it's like I don't really care to go to too many places, but at the same time, I kind of want to redo some things in life,
Okay.
but not by myself.
Okay.
So
Okay.
at some point in time, somebody's gonna get lucky, and then we're gonna go do some traveling. So, all right, have you been on a podcast before?
Yes.
What kind of podcast were you on?
Latino one. I've been in Mexican TV a few times.
Telemundo?
Because I used to. No, it was local channels in Mexicali. In the I think the signal goes to all Baja California, and I did like 2 or 3 channels. I used to model too. So when I was modeling, I was doing runways and showing out the clothes and shows. So I was in those, and then I did podcasts. I did a Mexican podcast here about 2 months ago. Yeah, I don't
How'd that
remember
go?
what it's called. It went well.
Hold up.
Separate.
You say you don't remember what it's called. That's
I
not
don't.
good.
I remember because I remember the producer, and what I don't remember is who runs the podcast. BK Records is, I think, BK Records is the production who runs it, but I don't remember if the podcast is by like the host who was interviewing me or BK Records. I don't remember who runs it.
That's not good. See, that makes it confusing.
I agree, but I was there and I liked them. I still work with them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that that at least that part's good.
Yeah.
That part's good.
Yes.
But it's like if so like I have my podcast.
Mm-hmm.
By the time you leave here, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're gonna know what podcast it is. You know who did it.
Yeah.
Like I make sure that's because when you want to promote it or you want to tell somebody about it, you got to know who it is and what it is and where to find it and all that. So yeah, that's not
My
good.
bad.
No, not it's
I
not
don't-
you.
I don't think they ever told me the name of the podcast. Actually,
That's what I'm
I
gonna
don't think
say.
they ever told it
That
to me.
means that at some point in time, they didn't impress you enough for you to remember, or they didn't say anything.
That's on y'all. It's a Latino channel, so they're not seeing me. And I also didn't tell them where I was going to be, so they don't even not watching me right now. So, but next time it's like, hey, what are you guys called again?
What podcast was I on? What did we talk about?
I remember it's Thursday nights. I know how to get there. Yeah, but I don't know what the podcast is called. I don't know what podcast is called.
That's all right. You are officially on No Cap Reacts. That's all that matters.
Yes.
Okay. So, what is it exactly that you do? What is your specialty of? Because you are a Jill of all trades. What is your specialty?
Oh, that's hard.
Put you on the spot.
Yes, that's talk about improvising. I'm a good improviser, actually. So when it comes to, for example, comedy, I am a better host than I am a performer myself. So like doing your own sets, preparing your jokes and all of that, I am much better as a host. Matter of fact, I was just elected, and I'm very thankful to say so. I was just elected as the second official host of The Last Stoner Laughing, which is a benefit show monthly in Tucson, because they invited me to host this last rendition, which was this past Sunday, and they liked me. So I regularly host. I host my own shows in Spanish. I host 2 shows in Spanish. This was the first time that I hosted a show fully in English. It's supposed to be a 2-host show, but the other host had a situation, he couldn't show up, so I held the show by myself. It's a big show. It's a 2-hour show. It's very big. So I'm very thankful that they're gonna keep me. But yeah, hosting is actually something that I can do really well.
You know what? I'm not surprised, but at the same time, I'm surprised because I don't go outside. I make sure I don't go outside.
I get that.
But I'm surprised I haven't been asked to host any events. Although I don't allow myself to be really. If you're not outside, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna leave you alone.
It's gonna be hard. But at the same time, I feel like,
if you're
especially podcasts, right? It's like you said it's not the same thing. We live in a very different world that, say, 10 years ago. Like, I think that the power of podcasts should still put you in a position where you're either well known, even if you're not outside. For example, that podcast that I don't remember the name of, the guy who runs it, he often gets gigs because of that podcast. Then again, we're talking about the Latino market. It's a different thing.
Here's the crazy part. So last year, I was involved in one of the biggest fashion shows, etc., out here. And I was the only podcast that was brought in to actually broadcast it live.
Wow.
And then on top of that, what I found out is a lot of people that knew who the hell I was that I had no idea who the hell they are.
Oh, that happens.
So it's like, okay, how the hell do you know who? Oh, you one with the podcast? Like, yeah, that's me.
It's like you're out here getting recognized and whatever.
Yeah, I don't want to. Like you see who's on the camera right now? I keep my eyes off the camera as much as possible.
I see it.
I do not actually want the spotlight.
I get that. It's hard. So, and I get that because if I am not performing, because for example, currently I feel like I am performing, right? If I am not performing, I don't want to be the center of attention. I don't want to be in the spotlight. So I get that.
Part of why I stopped doing music. Going on tour, being around, yeah. being that person, being that guy, being the nah.
Trying to say hi to everybody, smiling to everybody.
Exactly.
It's a lot. It takes a lot. I'm happy to do it. I mean, you never know who you're gonna meet or the opportunities that you're gonna get, and it doesn't matter really who you're talking to. We're supposed to be nice, but it's exhausting. Oh my god, it's so much energy. It really is. I am an introvert in disguise, is how I say it, because I can be outside, but if I can be in bed at 9, I'd rather do that. You know,
I'm the most social introvert you'll ever meet.
I get that. Like that.
Yeah,
Yep.
we again, you will think that I'm outside, but you're never actually gonna see me there,
Oh,
and I prefer that.
I get that. I get that.
All right, so we're gonna go all the way to the beginning.
Okay.
Where exactly is it that you grew up at, like your childhood?
Childhood, Mexicali, Baja California, Mexico.
Okay.
I was 8 when we moved to the U.S. for the first time, and then we went back, and then I was 14 when we came and never went back.
All right, so growing up for those first 8 years, based off of what you remember, what was it like being there?
It's very similar to Phoenix. We have a very large Mexican population in Phoenix, so it's similar, but right, but it's very close-minded, or at least it used to be. I can say that it has changed.
Okay, when you say closed-minded, elaborate.
So, you see my hair, for
Yeah.
example, the size of my hair,
Yeah.
unacceptable, absolutely unacceptable for a woman to wear this type of hair. Unacceptable.
Well, a lot of Mexico is extremely traditional.
Yeah, we're getting better. The millennials are doing an excellent job. I gotta say, millennials are doing a good job. Are chilling. We'll see what Gen Z does with the world, but millennials have chilled a lot. So Mexico has changed, especially like the last two presidencies. Well, the last presidency and the current presidency are actually promoting social change, where like we're benefiting actual people as opposed to tradition. And there's in the last easy 10 years, a lot has changed for the better. But it was very close-minded. Like nobody was wearing, like for example, when I came to college, I remember that's like the biggest, when I saw the biggest differences. I went to one of my first college tours, and I saw people with colorful hair, right? And I had never seen a person with green hair before. I was 18, 19. Never had I seen, not even highlights,
Like, what
something
the
like
hell
that.
is going on? What is that?
Oh, it was awesome. I thought it was awesome. I like diversity. I like seeing people doing different things, and like people wearing whatever the hell they wanted. That's crazy to me too. That was so crazy, but fun crazy. I was excited to see that, because in Mexico you wear uniforms in school. In college is when you start like not wearing uniforms, but in school is very militarized. You wear uniforms. Like girls have to wear hair slicked back. If you wear like your hair down like I am wearing it, you will get sent to the office, and like they would comb your hair back in the office. You were wearing boot type of shoes.
Very militant.
Very militant, yes. So school was like that. So already there you don't have a way to express yourself, because there's a way that you're expected to show up at school. And then you come out with that mentality and into the job market, and then you look like that when you go into work. So people were very close-minded when I was growing up. I didn't come out of the closet until I came here. Like I tried when I was in junior high, and like the kids were horrible. Of course, try to be different in junior high, right? Try to be different in junior high, and like that does not go well. I tried to come out of the closet when I was in junior high, and it was like, oh, that did not go well. I got bullied a lot, so I was like, oh, back in the closet. And then I came here, and I was like, oh, I can be me. It's like, and then this hair happened, and like the tattoos happened, the piercings happened. So it was much more close-minded than it is now, much less tolerant than it is now. And coming back here and starting to see how people are not as afraid to express themselves, that was a big change. But a fun change,
Yeah.
Fun change to see. Very traditional, so very, very traditional, as I continue to say, but something that was really different is eating schedules. If that makes sense. So
She said eating schedule.
eating,
Yeah, because in
hold
the
on.
U.S. it's breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Yes, but also the times where people eat here is
Yeah.
very different, and the way that people eat here is very different. Like being in a rush the whole time, I didn't grow up like that. Like we had time to sit down as a family to eat breakfast together, and it was like good breakfast. It wasn't like a shake, you know, a smoothie, run to the office. It wasn't like that. Like we would sit down and eat breakfast together. Sometimes my dad would be at work already, but like lunchtime, we're all sitting down, and it's like lunchtime in Mexico is between like noon and 3. And that's like, and then you guys say dinner for like 5 p.m. No, that's like a snack for us. It's like we'll still eat big, but it's a snack, you know, like at 5, 6, it's like the middle of the day. Dinner is like 8, 9. Like we will eat big meals at 8 or 9 and that is actually like a health situation. Like that comes from like our roots, because eating big at night helps your hormones to actually put you to sleep better, and you wake up with better energy in the morning. So it's like it actually is, there's science behind it. But like the way that we eat, like the times that we eat, how we eat, who do we eat with, is very normal to no, we're sitting down all together to eat. Like I coming here and like my dad is working, I'm working, I'm in college, my siblings are in college, like all those schedules, and like not sitting down to eat together, that was so weird to us. That was such a big difference to us. So eating schedules as weird as it sounds, that was very different too.
So technically, it really doesn't sound weird because the way that it, when you look at other cultures and the way they eat and how they eat, one, that's where families probably bond at the most.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's where you have your actual conversations. You actually communicate with each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's going on. Two, that is where, as parents, typically you set the standard.
Mm-hmm.
It sets the standard of what's expected of you for the day. It sets the standard of making sure that you're having good, I would say, healthy choices, right? But you're never rushing your kids. Like anybody in the family is not rushing to get to their next destination.
Yes.
Like you actually get to take your time and enjoy a meal with your family, no matter what the situation is.
Yes, that was very much the norm for us. Like to see here that, oh, well, mom eats dinner in front of the TV and I eat it in my room. And I'm like, they let you eat in your room? That was so weird to us.
Yeah, like that is even me in my home. I don't let. That's not how my kids aren't allowed to do that.
That's what's up. Yeah.
And I never rush my kids. Like hurry up and eat.
Mm-hmm.
What, my youngest is 10.
Okay.
If anything, because whatever the schedule is, like soccer happens. Soccer games are between 8 and like 12:15.
Ew.
So if he's got an 8 a.m., it's literally like get your ass up at 5:30. Well, why, Dad? Because you're gonna want to have breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
So you already know how to cook, but I'm not finna sit here and be like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Because I'm already gonna tell you, hurry up, get ready because you fucking want to take forever.
Yeah.
So understandable. Lunch or like post game. If it's a later game, like we always go sit down somewhere and actually eat.
Mm-hmm.
And I've gone out to eat with people and they're like, why does it take you so long? It's like, what are you in a rush for?
Yeah, we're chilling.
What do you have to do right now? Well, I don't have anything to do. So exactly, what are you in the rush for?
Mm-hmm.
You're rushing to do absolutely nothing.
Nothing. We actually have a word. I don't see it happen here a lot. I see it in business dinners, business lunches, but like not in a social type of, unless it's drinks. I see it for drinks, but I don't see it for eating. When you're done eating and you're just sitting down at the table and talking, we actually have a word in Spanish. It's called sobremesa. I don't think that there's a word in English for that, but that's like normal. Like when you're in a restaurant, you know how you finish eating and they bring you the check, and basically means the fuck out of here. You know?
Yeah, it's like hurry up, get the fuck out of here. We
Yeah.
got more money to make.
Yeah. In Mexico, no. It's like they'll bring you the check, but they'll also bring you cookies, and they'll continue to bring you water or like tea or whatever. And it's like, hey, you pay that whenever you're ready. But it's like, here's the check whenever you're ready to pay it. But it's called sobremesa because you know that people are just chilling right there.
All right, teenager, you're in good old U.S. of A.
Yes.
What was it like as a teenager for you?
Oh, that was a change. So I've been learning English since I was 8 years old. So by the time that I start, I officially stayed, like, we come back to the U.S. and we stayed like forever. I was 9th grade. It was 9th grade for me. So I spoke English, but I didn't practice it, right? So I could read it, I could listen to music, I could write it, but I had never had conversations. So I got lost in school the first day, and I'm trying to ask for directions. There's nobody outside, which that is so weird to me already. Finally, I find like a student, and I said, I do remember, I said, I am looking for room 1009. And he said, 109. And he said, 109. And I'm like, no, 109. Yes.
That's the epitome of saying the exact same thing in multiple ways.
Yes, but I didn't know that because I learned proper English. So I didn't know slang. I didn't know any slang. Like the kids would say shortly after, a kid said, that's weird. And I'm like, what does weird mean? And they're like, strange. I'm like, why don't you just say strange? So I learned a lot of slang that year. And like, I was a weird kid because I was speaking proper English to the rest of the kids.
You were speaking proper English in a room full of slang.
Yes.
So that's like, I'm from LA.
Yeah.
So you have Spanish, you have Spanglish, and you have construction Spanish.
Yes.
Okay. So imagine speaking Spanish in a room full of construction Spanish or Spanglish.
Mm-hmm.
You don't fit in.
I don't. It was so that first year was really weird to me. So that was 9th grade, and I remember that was when Twilight came out. It was like everybody had the books. I remember that. I also remember not being able to come outside of the buildings. That was weird. Like once, like you're in class, you have to be inside of the building. I'm like, why? It's like, why can't I walk outside of the building? It's like, I am in school. I have to get to the other side of the campus.
School is just like prison.
Yeah, 100%, man. It was like this. But in Mexico, we couldn't. It's like, oh, you're done with class? Go walk outside. In Mexico, it's like, yeah, why are you inside? You're done? Go walk outside. Why are you inside? It was, so to me, it's like, oh, we're done with class. And even PE, I remember that was the first time that I got in trouble. It was PE. And we're changed back into our regular clothes, and I want to walk because my next class was on the other side of the campus. So, and I had not mastered how to get there quickly. And so,
I had mastered how to get there.
I
was used to taking my time and enjoying that day.
No, I was raised military school. I like in Mexico. No, it's like, hey, you gotta be there when you gotta. That is something that was very different. It's like, no, punctuality is the thing, and you'll be looked at when it comes to school and work. It's like, no, you will be in trouble if you are late. So like that was not something that is like, I was very strategic to. It's like, okay, how do I get to the next place quickly? So I remember I came outside of the gym, and I was halfway through the campus into my next class, and I don't remember if it was security, but an adult stopped me, and I was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, walking. Like walking. And he was something like, but why are you outside? And I was like, I do not understand the question. It's not a language problem. I just do not understand why you're asking me why I'm outside. You know? He's like, go back to your classroom. And I was like, bro, it's the gym. It's back there, and my next class is that way. He's like, I don't care. Go back. And I come back. And then the gym teacher is like, where were you? And I was like, I was headed to my next class. He's like, oh, you can't come out of the gym yet. And I was like, so confused. I didn't understand it.
School in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
is teaching you how to be a successful slave.
Mm-hmm. An obedient
Okay?
employee.
It's
and
all
a
about,
slave.
school is teaching you how to be a better employee.
Yup.
And if you can't master school, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna master being an employee.
Yeah, which is not inherently kids. It's not inherently a bad thing. It's not you thinking freely is a good thing.
Exactly.
Thinking freely is a good thing. Yeah, I'm like, yo, like, do grades matter? Somehow to a point. It's like these do get degrees. But at the same time, it's like, yo, you don't need to be an A student. It's like, if there's kids watching, their parents are going to hate me so much. But no, you do not have to be a straight A student to make it in life. You don't. You don't.
Because
But
there's a lot of DF kids out here successful as shit.
they my bosses, man. It's like, motherfuckers don't know how to use a PDF, but they be making more money than me sometimes. So, and they were C students. We have presidents who have been C students. You know what I'm saying? So, no. But that was really weird. And then we didn't go out a lot. I didn't start going out until I was in college. We went back to California. So I went to 9th grade here, went back to California, and I went all the way to community college. I am the first child of 3, so I was the guinea pig for college here. Are we still in teens or are we moving on? Do I just move on?
Yeah, keep going.
All right. Yeah, because also high school, I did not understand. I did not watch enough movies when I was a kid, I guess, for the for the high school experience. Because I did not know that the band kids were supposed to be the nerds. In the high school that I went to, the band kids and the choir kids, we were the cool kids. So like I didn't know.
So that's totally odd. Did you have a football team, a basketball team?
Oh, and they were bad, yes, and they were really, really bad.
Okay,
yes.
so that might explain it. So
and we were champions. We were continuous champions. The choir
so
kids,
that's
yes.
why. That's why.
Yeah.
That's usually exactly what happens. If your sports team is absolute garbage, doo-doo trash, but your band is the shit, yeah, you are
Yes.
the superstars of the school.
Yes, our band was the shit. They continue. I think that when I was in high school, all those 3 years that I went to that high school, I think that they were regional champions 3 times in a row, and they had been national champions already by the time that I got there. The cheerleaders were popular because they were always the champions. The dancers of the school were champions. Those were national champions. The 3 teams of the 3 dance teams were national champions. The choir and the band were champions. So like, yeah, we were the cool kids. Like we were the cool kids. And like, I would tell other kids, it's like, what you mean you guys are the cool kids? It's like, I don't know, man, but we are. It's like, I don't understand high school dynamics. I want to get the fuck out of here. Anyways, you know, it's like, I want out of here as soon as I can. It was a very small town. It's like, I wanted to get the fuck out of there as soon as I could.
So here's the question.
Yeah.
How in the hell did you end up where you're at today?
Phoenix?
No, not Phoenix. Like, the things that you do in life, the comedy, the photography, like all of these different realms of life
Yeah.
sound like it had not a shit ass thing to do with the way you grew up.
Right? We're artists. Like my parents are both singers. My parents met through choir church. Well, that's how they fell in love. That's not how they met. But my parents like
That's how they fell in love. That's not
Yeah.
how they met.
Yeah, that's how they fell in love. My parents through choir church. To this day, they be running choir church here. It's, oh my god, my parents are super Catholic. Poor them. They made it's because poor them. They made 3 little atheists. It's not on them. It's like that's just how life went.
He made 3 little atheists.
That's just how it went.
Oh, we learned so much about religion. We said, fuck it.
Yeah, right. It's like they don't make sense. Respectfully, I respect faith. I'm gonna move on, but I'm gonna move on. So,
Goodbye to the church.
because my parents, I do believe that because my parents are artists in their souls, both of them. My dad is one of those musicians that you can just hand him an instrument that he doesn't know how to play, and he will learn to play it in an hour. It's like my dad is that type of musician, and my mom has a beautiful voice. My mom is a carpenter, like a trained carpenter. She was supposed to be an architect, and then boom, I pop out, and she didn't finish.
She said boop. There was no boop. I pop out. Boop. He popped in.
I happened. I happened. So she didn't finish. My mommy don't speak English. Is good. We can do that. So we can say that. But yeah, so they're both artists are hard, and they made 3 little artists. I happen to be a filmmaker, a trained filmmaker. My sister is a 2 and 3D animator, and my brother is a music composer. He's currently a teacher, but he's trained as in music composition. So they made Three Little Artists. I always like taking pictures. My favorite video game is called Pokemon Snap. I don't know if you know it, but my favorite video game is called Pokemon Snap, and it's a game where you take pictures of Pokemon.
I haven't played video games in I don't know how long, and I think I lost interest after like Tecmo Bowl and Mortal Kombat and Contra.
Oh, I
So I was the king of video games in the late '80s and the early to mid '90s. But after that, between boxing, football, and my girlfriend, I didn't give two shits about nothing else.
I get that. No,
Now,
I like Mortal Kombat.
here's a question for you.
Yes.
Okay. What kind of cameras do you use?
Sony is what I'm best trained for. I currently work with an A7 II is what I work with. Canon, the last Canon that I worked with was a Mark IV. What are we on, the 70D? But it's mostly...
So Canon is all over the place right now.
Yeah.
Because they got their RP series or their R series, RPs.
I lost it. I lost
yeah.
it with Canon. I was like, y'all changing is like, at least Sony stay consistent. You know, it's like we just adding numbers to what we got.
Sony has stayed consistent with their A's. And building off of that.
Yeah.
So I started off with Canon.
Me too.
And I was the king. Canon lenses are absolutely the shit. Yes. The only bad part is they're not extremely compatible with Sony cameras.
Exactly. They are not compatible. And Sony is compatible with freaking everything.
My podcast now, as you can see, is all Sony cameras.
Yep.
Because I got tired of Canons shutting off on me after 30 minutes.
Yes. Oh, y'all cannot see it, but it's so pretty up in here for people like me. It's so cute. It's so cute in here. Yes. But yes, exactly. It's like Sony. Sony is perfect. It will run however you need it to run. Canon be like, 30 minutes. We done. Yeah.
We need to take a break.
I'm getting hot. Is what it's like. The Canon be saying. It's like, nah, girl. And they get so hot so quick too.
Yeah, they do. And so initially, so obviously it's cold in here.
Yeah.
I keep my home at a lower temperature. Always have, always will, because I actually run pretty damn hot. But I also understand that I have a house full of a lot of very expensive equipment. So if I want to allow my equipment to last longer, it needs to be at the temperature that it is. I think my longest podcast is 4 plus hours.
Ooh.
Never had a camera come close to overheating.
Nice.
Which is beautiful. And they're all shooting in 4K.
Yeah.
So,
if you can't tell, look at these pores. Lies. You ain't gonna see no pores in this face.
You actually got really good skin.
Yeah. Drink water, people. Drink your water.
2 gallons of water a day.
Drink all the water. But yeah.
Agua.
But yeah, I went to school for filmmaking.
What school did you go to?
I went to, I'm ashamed to say it. I went to the Art Institute of Phoenix. So I ended up...
Is that the one in Tempe right there off of Broadway?
No. Art Institute of Phoenix been closed for 3 years because they committed fraud. They've been closed.
Like, my school is a fraudulent school.
Yeah, my school. Matter of fact, the people who graduated from my school, we say that we're trained in filmmaking, but we don't tell people what school we went to because the school is considered to be a joke. And once you get out, so here's the thing. So here's what I think the mistake that people make, and we just talked about it. School is designed to not help you learn to think. It's designed to make you a good employee.
Yeah.
What I think is, when it comes to college is when things start to open, is what I think. And if you don't take advantage of the experience, that's on you. Because when you go to college, that's when typically children become adults and you get to experience independence. You get to meet other people. You get to be free. And
you know what college is actually for? Networking.
Exactly. That's where I was going. Exactly. It's who do you get to meet? And what else? Learn your resources. And if you think, because I have friends who we graduated and they're now in different fields, similar fields as I am, and they'll be like, Mar, they didn't teach us anything in school. And it's no, you didn't learn anything in school.
You weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
Not only were you not paying attention, because this is the best part about college that I remember is because everybody's like, oh, party. No, it wasn't party. It was the fact that the dentist's daughter, son, the doctor's child, the mayor, the governor. Guess what? You're going to school with all these different people that have connections to all these other
Yep.
different people. So
Yep.
if you're smart, you get to know everybody in order to know everybody. So
Yes.
as you become an adult and you're navigating through the world, let's say you decide to make a career change. Well, call Timmy because Timmy got the construction company.
Yup.
Call Sheena because Sheena is the beautician. You have a Rolodex of different people that you get to contact
He
that
said
can help
Rolodex.
you out. That tells you how
In
old I am.
2025. My bad. My bad.
I just dated the fuck out of myself, didn't I? You have an entire phone book of people that you get to contact and be like, I need you for this. And if you're good at what you're doing, you've made good contacts and created good relationships. And I've said this, and I will always say this till I'm like blue in the face. People that actually did what they're supposed to in college, you see that they are actually successful today. Not only that, anybody that they went to college with, they can still call on the phone.
Yep.
They can still network with them. They still go to events with them. They still do things. If you're going to college and your only focus of going to college is just to get a degree, you actually are failing college.
Yep. 100%. 100%. The people who didn't take advantage of that, I will get so mad. Like the grades is like focus on the grades. Is like get the assignment ready. I am there to train. Like once I switched schools, like when I went to ASU, because I first came to ASU into Arizona, I went to school with the son of the guy who was the head technician for the T-Rex in Jurassic Park. I went to school with that guy, and the son of I remember Hans's name. I don't remember the guy. You can totally Google that, but I went to school with that dude. And with Hans is the son of the guy who was the head of visual effects in the first Avatar movie. So I went with school with two of those guys. I can still call Hans because Hans, he had just gotten, it's not Hong Kong. Yeah, I think it's Hong Kong that he was coming just from. And I was the only person patient enough because as you can see, I speak with an accent. So I happen to be very patient with people who speak with accents. And I was the only person who was around them in his Chinese group who was patient enough to listen to them. And like, I was technically a translator in between them and the teachers because they didn't understand their accent. And I would look at them and I was like, okay, they say this. And like, they liked me because of that. So I was like super tight. So I can call Hans right now and like ask him for something. Like, I'm not going to do that, but Hans in another level right now. But I could call Hans right now and get something. Not the Jurassic Park guys. I never got tight with that guy, but that's the type of people that I went to school with the first year. I didn't get so connected. Like one of my professors in the second school, the Art Institute of Phoenix, was one of the VSFX. I don't remember if he's the director, but he was up there in the names of the VSFX for Star Trek, the show, not the movie. And one of my other professors, he has tons of credits for commercials. He has done like 3 iPhone commercials by the time that I was in school. He had done like 3 iPhone commercials at that point. I had a professor who worked in so many Western movies. So, and I know that professor has passed away, but I know that they know what I could do back then. I could show them what I do now. And I know that I can call them and be like, yo, Mr. Pack. Hi, Mr. Pack. If you see this, hi. I could totally be Mr. Pack. It's like, what do you need to see? It's like, what do you need to see for me to get on something? You know, it's like, I know that I can make those calls if I need to. My sister is super tight with the Star Trek professor because my sister was an animator. I was a filmmaker. So we have those people to call. I've gotten more jobs out of who I know than my resume, if that makes sense.
And that's the thing is it's all about who you know, because as you navigate through life, it's not about people think that. So let's just put it this way: you basically in that profession, you run your own business.
Yes.
100%. Yes. You're a business owner, a sole proprietorship, but still a business owner, right? In order for you to get business, what is actually best for you to do is to have a bunch of friends that either work and or own their own businesses.
Yep.
Because now you can literally just call them up and be like, you
What you
have a
need?
business. I know that you're going to need a commercial, or I know that you're going to need a promotional video. I know that you're going to need a training, whatever it is. I got you.
Call me. It's
And,
like, call me.
and it's like, I would rather use you because I know who you actually are.
Mm-hmm. That's how I get jobs. That's how I've been getting those jobs.
And then from there, because I mean, I'm a business owner, multiple businesses on top of that. I network and meet other people. And because of that, they'll call on me for other things that I can use and like literally monetize on that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm making money while with my friends without even asking.
Mm-hmm.
Because they'll be like, well, you know, Bailey does graphic designs, or Bailey does websites, or Bailey, our business, we need shirts for our next event. Like, cool. They hit me up because I have everything that I need in order to make that happen for them.
Mm-hmm.
And they know that motherfucker works his ass out, so I know the shit's gonna be good, so I don't even have to worry about nothing. They tell everybody.
That's another thing, like keeping up your craft. It's like whatever you are doing. I try to, because I mean trial and error, right? But I also learned really quickly. But I learned really quickly that hey, don't oversaturate yourself if you're learning how to do something well, because you can do a lot of things, but if you're not doing it well, are they gonna want you back? You know?
Thank you.
Right? It's like, do they want you? It's like, cool, you're a jack of all trades, master of none. Cool. It's master one and then jump into the next. So I learned that very quickly, very hard, but I learned that.
Well, see, and me personally, I'm a perfectionist, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like master this and make it into a well-oiled machine, then find another you.
Mm-hmm.
When you find another you, cool. I'm gonna pay you this much money to make sure that this does what it's supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can make this ship run the same way that I made it do, you're gonna make a lot of good money. If you fail, unfortunately, I gotta let you go. And then that allows me to move on to my next venture or next business or whatever the situation is. And that's just, you always have to be ready to position yourself to replace yourself with yourself.
Yes.
Or a version of yourself.
yes.
And the bad part about it, the only bad part about it is finding somebody that is actually like you.
Yep.
Because that's you go through a lot of motherfuckers. You fire a lot of motherfuckers. And then you find that one person, you go, oh shit, like fucking finally. Thank the Lord
It's like,
Jesus.
oh, here's one, yay. It's hard to trust people. Even when like even with recommended people, sometimes it's like they're just recommending them because they happen to be their friends and like they haven't actually worked with them.
Like how much, I say this all the time. If somebody comes to me and is like, hey, you should have this person come work with you, cool. Why?
Mm-hmm. Why?
Never be afraid to ask why. Never make somebody actually tell you why this person is worth whatever it is that they say they are. Okay? Because if someone can't explain to you why this person is good for the job, that's because they've never seen the person work.
Mm-hmm.
They've never went through the trial and the tribulation to even know what's going on. It's, I'm just doing my friend a favor.
Yep. And we live and learn from that one too. It's like learn to ask. It's like, why? Where can I see their stuff? Is the question that I ask. Like, where can I see their stuff? It's like, is there a sample that I can look at? What are we looking at? What are we talking about? Because, trial and error. It's like, we live and learn. It's like, but listen, because so that you don't have to make those mistakes. We already made them. So we already made them for you.
All right, so you do, I take it, in order for you to do comedy, at some point in time you were acting.
No. I've danced, I've modeled, I've danced, I've sang.
Hold on. Let's clear that up.
Yeah.
Because when you say danced, right?
Yes.
Then we have to go for the small denominations.
Small denominations. Okay, so I dance heels, hip hop.
There you go.
I
Let them know that your dancing had nothing to do with a pole.
Oh, Well, I do that too, but not in a club. No, I'm training.
She said I did that too, but not in the club.
Not in the club, though.
No.
It's like that.
We're talking about in the club with the dollar bills being the small denominations of bills being thrown at you.
Right? It's
She's like, no, I just do that at home for fun.
A hobby's a hobby, okay?
Yes.
But it's like, no, I am a trained dancer. I'm trained in jazz, hip hop, and you combine those and they then turn into heels dancing. Heels dancing can be anything. That's why I don't like to say heels dancing by itself. But I am trained in jazz and hip hop. Yeah. I started late. I'm never gonna be a professional dancer. It's like that was never the point. I just love dancing. So I started when I was like 18, and then I came here. When I came to Arizona, that's when like I stopped all through college, and then I took it back during the pandemic. So I went back to dancing in 2020, and I've been dancing consistently since then. Yeah, these calves don't quit, boy. Yeah, I can.
She said these calves don't quit.
Yeah, but I am a trained. So I've danced on stage. I'm a dancer, a singer. I've modeled. Never acted before.
Okay, so how the hell did you get into comedy?
She
said,
So I'm trying to make it short. So my family, all funny. Is that all of them are funny, right? And a lot of us are performers, both on my mom's side and my dad's side. I have 30 cousins on my mom's side. We're all performers in some way. But what's it called? My dad's side of the family, so my dad and my uncle, the way that they cope with grief, I inherited that and it sucks, but that's what we do. The way that we cope with grief is we're funny. So I went through, and I've always liked comedy. I grew up watching. I don't like to go to concerts. I like to watch comedy shows. I grew up watching, and old school Mexican comedy is very different from contemporary, what is known as, current stand-up is been going on for years and years in the U.S. The contemporary stand-up in Mexico is relatively new, maybe 40 years old, maybe. The way that comedy was in Mexico was very different. So, but I still grew up watching comedy, and that's what I like to watch. I love laughing, and then I found out real stand-up, and I would watch it, and like I just learned how to speak that way. Then came the last 4 years, I was in a very sad relationship, and the way that I would cope, I was writing jokes in a journal. And one day my therapist had me go read that journal to like find some things out, and I found the jokes again, and I was laughing when I was reading the jokes. So
imagine sitting here. Today was such a horrible day.
Straight up. Yep.
This is what happened throughout the day, and then all of a sudden there's a joke. With a punchline.
That is exactly it. That's exactly what the journal looks like. That is exactly what the journal looks like.
That is fucking wild.
That is exactly what the journal looks like. So I was reading through, and I was like, this is actually funny.
I'm laughing through my pain.
Right? Yeah, that's what happened. And then I told a story. I was talking on group chats, right? So I was telling a story to a few friends. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just call you. I'm gonna just video. I'm gonna FaceTime you because this makes more sense if I tell it to you. And I tell them the story. And I was like, why the fuck am I not telling this on a stage? It's like, why am I
telling this to no one when I can be getting paid to tell it to someone?
What, for free? It's like, you guys are actually laughing. It's like, why am I doing this for free? So I went, the day that I broke up that relationship was the first day that I went on a stage.
Wow, literally laughing through my pain.
Straight up. I literally was like...
Just earlier today, I told a motherfucker to kick rocks.
I did. I was like, you got anything else to say? No. Peace. I got somewhere to be. And yeah, I went on mic drop that very night. I was one of the last ones to perform. And it worked. The host was like, this is your first time? And I was like, it is my first time. And I've been rolling since then. It started as a hobby.
Yeah, hold on. Y'all got to love her accent. Because she just said host, but swear to God, it sounded like she said hoes.
Okay, it happens a lot. I said Catholic the other day, and one of the guys was like, I thought she said Cadillac. Yeah, it happens a lot. One of the guys has a recurring joke that every time that I go before he goes.
Actually, say Catholic again?
Catholic.
Yeah, it sounds like you're going to lick a cat.
Like
Catholic. You licked how many cats? Like, what the fuck?
To know a word like that, to have a word for it.
It's just shit.
Like one of the guys, every time that I go before him, he comes on, he's like, Mara's up here and I'm like talking and I'm here dancing salsa, is what he says every time that I go before him. But yeah, it started as a hobby. I was like, I'm healing, I'm laughing through my pain. And then like I started getting invited to things and I started networking, and turns out that I'm actually funny.
I have a beautiful young lady in Tucson that I interviewed.
Audi.
Yep.
Yep.
A couple of weeks ago.
Oh, she's hilarious. She was in the show that I hosted on Saturday. Crowd favorite. She was the crowd favorite, matter of fact.
I was going to say, if you guys don't know each other, I'm going to make sure you two get to know each other.
Oh, no, hilarious. Audi is hilarious. Yes, absolutely. Love her. Love her. Matter of fact, I asked her, it's like, you have pointers for this interview. It's like, I did ask her, hi, Audi. You see me? Hi, mommy. It's like, hi.
So you actually hit her up and was like, hey, I'm going on this podcast. What do you think?
Straight up. And funny. She got it confused and she's like, oh, if you can bail, bail. I was like, why? You look like you had a good time. Why? Because I watched it. You did send me those links. And of course, I knew that she had come. So I watched it. And then I asked her, I was like, hey, any pointers? What do you got? But she understood something, like it was a different show. And she's like, oh, no, bail if you can bail. It's like, why? What happened? And she's like, wait, which one? And then I show her, like you and everything. She's like, oh no, that one's actually gonna be awesome. Definitely go to that one. She's like, go to that one.
Oh shit, thank you so much.
No, she had a great time here.
I try to make sure everybody has a good time on my show. You know, some of our conversations get extremely deep. People love to talk about relationships and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I'm the type of person, I'm just extremely honest, and I give a real... I listen to what you have to say, and then I give you advice based off of how the initial person, and then also based off of advice for you. Okay. Right? So it's a good, honest truth. And when you give that honest truth, a lot of people don't like that. And then, you know, a lot of viewers are like, well, you just gave your opinion. Actually, I didn't give my opinion. And I'm never going to actually give my opinion. I'm going to listen to you. I'm going to decipher exactly what it is that you're saying. And then I'm going to tell you a cold, hard truth. Like, if you're in the wrong, you're in the wrong. But if you're in the right, you're in the right. Somebody sent me a video a couple of days ago. Like, I can't believe my sister's boyfriend put his hands on her. And I'm like, okay, so that's some bitch shit. Mm-hmm. But they had a Ring camera in the house. And she sent me a copy of the Ring camera. And I said, I'm just going to be honest with you. If the police saw this, like if the police were actually called, your sister's going to jail. Ooh. She was actually the one. Everywhere he went to in the room, she was on him. She was grabbing him. She was holding him. She was trying to stop him from leaving. Okay? At some point in time, he ended up bending over to pick up his laptop. Mm-hmm. She did something. Not only did she do something, but she grabbed him. She wrapped her arms around her. She wrapped her legs around. She did everything she could to try to get him to go to the ground. And out of instinct, something happened. He was about to fall. His hand came up. Boom, cracked her in the head with the laptop.
Oh, that's not even self-defense. That's like consequences of your actions.
Thank you. No, so at the end of the day, he would actually be like in self-defense. Because she was doing a lot. She was actually assaulting him. He wasn't doing anything. And then even after he hit her, he's like, I'm sorry. Like, he's trying to console her. She's trying to do anything. And instead of her being like, I'm hurt or anything, she was still like, no, don't go, don't leave. She's still holding on to him, to the fact that he like has to break away and try to leave. I can live without exactly him. Right? And then the sister's like, yeah, but he was on meth and all this. It's like, if I watch this video, guess what? None of that means anything. He didn't do shit. He didn't do shit. You're trying to make him into the bad guy because you just don't like him at the end of the day. Yep. But based off of what I'm seeing, it's like, well, there's more videos. Like, it doesn't matter if there's more videos. Just watching this video tells me everything that I need to know about this relationship. It's toxic. Yeah. But she's
opinions. It's like, talk about perspective.
Adi said, Maria, I love you.
Not putting out her name on blast.
I'm going to have you back, Adi. You got to come to the new place and have a seat. You know? Do you know who Chris Bernal is?
I don't. Don't have the pleasure. No.
So he's also Latino comedian out here.
Chris Bernal. I'm gonna look him up.
He is fucking hilarious. He's been on my show a couple times,
Okay.
and yeah. So he kind of remind Fluffy.
Fluffy. Yeah.
So you take Fluffy and mix him with like a little bit of Richard Pryor. You put them two together. That's him.
Oh, that sounds Chris Bernal.
Yes.
Okay,
I'll give you all his info too.
Please,
So,
because I need Spanish. Because I don't know. He speaks Spanish.
He
Audi
speaks
don't
Spanish.
speak.
Yeah, he does.
I gotta get him up because I am definitely looking up for Spanish-speaking performers for my shows. It's hard. It's like I don't know, y'all. It's hiding. I'm not trying to get commission from ICE or nothing. It's like I really want you to perform. I want you to get known. I want you to get found. If people call you, like they don't have to call me to get to you. I want you to get calls. I want you to get shows in Spanish. It's like be with the community. There's still a community that does not get enough entertainment, enough live entertainment, and there is performers. Y'all just have to come out of the shells. Y'all have to come up from under the rocks. It's like let's put you up on a stage. Let's do that because that's
Audi
my
said,
purpose.
"You better, sir. I'll bring wings." So we have an inside joke here. You ain't bringing the wings. I'm gonna already have the wings. And hey, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Did you see the 18-wheeler parked on the side of the house?
Yes.
I already got the big backs waiting for you, Audi. So if you see that, I'll leave random messages on her Facebook where I'm like, all right, guys, she's got a show. This is where she's gonna be located at. Make sure that you have wings, and for all the big backs, to the front of the line. Park your truck.
Oh, I get that. I get it. She does have that joke. I get it.
If you watch our podcast, it all came out during the podcast, and since then it's like, okay, I give her shit about that all the time. All the big back truck drivers, all you got to do is give her wings, and she's ready to go.
Yeah, she likes them. She likes them. It's cool. She's gonna get them wings, send them boys. It's like, yeah. That do sound like Audi.
All right, so we're gonna take this back just a little bit because you said something that we just can't just let it go. So you tried to come out in middle school. All right. When did you actually come out, and how did you come out?
College, and I was hitting on girls.
So, and that's the thing.
I was just
All
hitting on
right.
girls.
So then, this is where this is where the controversial stuff comes in. All right. Do you prefer guys or girls?
Oh, that's hard.
That's what he said.
So like, I know that my life partner is going to be a man, so I would guess man. But when I'm single, I like women very, very much. It's like, and
Have you ever had a woman while with a man?
say that again.
Have you ever been with a woman while with a man?
Do you mean like a threesome or like a side chick?
Both.
No.
Why not?
So that very sad relationship. So the boyfriend before the yes, thank you. That's exactly how it feels. Yes, the boyfriend, my college boyfriend, I guess, very jealous. When he would see me, he knew.
Jealous?
Very jealous.
Fucking.
Yes, 100%. Very insecure. I was a kid. I didn't know. So
She said I was a kid. I didn't know.
straight up, when we got together, I was 16. He was 20.
Oh shit!
yeah.
He should already.
Yeah,
Let's leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone.
But see,
I
I look like this. This is like, it's like, I look like this.
Yeah, but you're still a kid. Like, I'm sorry. At
yeah.
some point in time,
It's fucked
I'm gonna
up.
realize like I'm 20 and she's 16. Like, this is illegal.
Right? You would have known. You would have thought.
Like, if
But
he
no.
would have got your ass pregnant, oh my God.
Ooh, bad. But no, even when my brother turned 16, I was 20. And I remember looking at my brother and saying like, bro, when we got together, it's like if I was dating one of this motherfucker's friends, you're sick. It's like something's wrong with you. And so I remember saying that. But that one was very jealous. So it's like he knew that I like girls, but he was like, no sharing. He would see me looking at girls and he'd be like, why are you looking at her? Why are you looking at her? Not even guys.
See, that's some bitch shit. Because me personally, okay, so let's say roles I'm different. I'm that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I see you looking at a chick. I'm like, you like that, huh, baby? go get her. Go get her.
Right? No, very jealous. Like he was in me. Why are you looking at her? Why are you looking at her? Like guys, I wouldn't even. I don't like looking at guys, but women, they're so pretty. They're just so pretty.
It's just that I've never looked at a woman. No, I've never looked at a woman that looks at women in a bad light because it's like, y'all are beautiful. Why would you not want to look?
Why would you not? Like my straight friends, I was like, I don't get it. And it's like, you don't have to. It's okay. It's like there's more for me. It's like that's all it means. It's more for me. But he was, and then the last boyfriend, the one who sent me into comedy, that one,
the one that sent me into comedy.
the one that
This motherfucker broke my heart, but he gave my pen amazing.
Yeah, he did. But so he would him just like, no, it's hard to think about it, and then we'll be like, I like that one. And he's like, wait, oh, he was such a bitch. He's like, he was respectfully, but not such a bitch.
She said he was such a bitch.
He was such a bitch because I'll be like, I like that one. Well, I remember very clearly we went to see Matt Rife one time, and I liked the waitress. And I was like, I like that waitress, and I know I can take that waitress home. And we were living together already. And I was like, I like the waitress. I want to take the waitress home. And he's like, what? Such a bitch. Such a bitch. It's like, such a bitch. He was like, but like what? And I was like, do you want to or not? And he was like, frozen. I was like, you know what? You ain't gonna do shit. It was like, what's the fucking point? It's like, I want you at the house, like at that point, you know? So it wasn't so much that he wasn't into the idea. It was more of like, I realized that it was more of a fetish, the fact that I like women, like a fantasy, but not like a reality. It's like my sexuality is not a fetish. My sexuality is not your fantasy. Like this is who I am, you know? So that didn't work.
I say this all the time. The men that know how to harness that and know exactly what to do with that are the men that you will never run into. Like and the men that will know exactly what to do in those situations will never have you. You will always end up with the guy that is never going to be open to it, and the guy who is ready for it always ends up with the chick where it's only me and you, and it's only ever going to be me and you. I'm never sharing you. We're never just like, shut the fuck up, please. Boring. Like, two people just choking each other out.
But I mean, cool, but like, there's Christmas, there's Valentine's Day, there's my birthday, you know? There's our anniversary.
It's fucking Friday. It's Tuesday.
Right? It's Tuesday.
A motherfucker like me, like, baby, it's Taco Tuesday. Go get some tacos.
Yeah.
Go get some tacos.
Fuck yeah.
Can you bring a taco home, please?
Yes. That's
Shit.
the vibe. Yes.
Yeah,
That's how we're rolling.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yes.
Like, if you're my best friend, if I can't come to you and be like, babe.
If I can tell you, if we can play like that, why are we together? Why are we together? You know? It's like, no, I get that. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
fuck.
you.
I just got a new game today.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to bring you. I ain't no might. I'm definitely bringing you back.
Thank you.
Where it's not gonna be an interview. We're gonna. So I have truth or drink.
Truth and drink. Okay.
Which that's where I prefer for like you and some girlfriends.
Okay.
Sit around and just pull cards and play truth or drink.
Okay.
That's the best way for it to be. It's for like a group of friends, a group of guys and a group of girls.
Okay.
Right? And then this new game that I just got is called Hot Seat After Dark.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that'll be
Are we
perfect.
busting it? No? Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Okay.
Well, I have the game, but I left it in my bedroom. I just got it and just opened it up and everything.
Okay.
But I was like, damn, where the cards at right now?
Where them cards at?
Let's pull out two or three. Because the thing about they ask hot, intimate questions.
Go get it. Shit, you in your house, man? Shit.
And then, so the thing is, I'm an open book, so I have no problem answering shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give two shits. If you want to know something, ask. I'm gonna answer it.
Mm-hmm.
So like Truth or Drink has some pretty hot and steamy questions in there.
Mm-hmm.
But this game, when I saw this game initially, I want to say on YouTube, but they kind of had it censored. I was like, yeah, I gotta fucking have this game because it's gonna make great content. Because I used to have a show called Freaky Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't a sex-based show,
Mm-hmm.
but everybody that came on made it because it said freaky. Where I was thinking like Final Destination. Like it could be the craziest Freaky Friday, like Freaky Friday. It could have been some crazy shit. It could have been the worst day of your life. It could have been the best day of your life. What's a freak action situation that you ever went in? Nope. Everybody came directly for the sex.
No, there's more to life. That's what comedy is. It's like
Yeah.
think outside of the box, you know?
And that's just, so for me, I think inside the box, outside the box, up above the box, below the box, to the side of the box.
Throw the box away.
Yeah, that's what I do at the end of the. Anyone that I potentially date, I always tell them I always say this: whatever rules you have, I'm breaking all of them.
Ooh.
Anything that you've ever thought you wouldn't do, I'm gonna make sure you do. Anything that you've done, I'm gonna make sure you do it better. Because it makes life more fun and it's intriguing. And I think in a relationship, people should keep each other on their toes.
I agree. It's like the comfort it was part of that last sad relationship. Like comfort, I am not a person who likes to stay in comfort. It's like I like to
You
learn
can't
and
grow
explore.
in comfort.
You can grow in comfort.
If you're always comfortable, I made a post on my Facebook just a couple weeks ago. I will never be comfortable. I will
saw it.
never allow myself to become comfortable.
I saw it, yeah.
Because if I allow myself to become comfortable, I'm never growing.
Yes, exactly. It's
So
like
if you
you're
have
not
to be
growing,
able to
you're
grow.
not learning.
Yeah, if you're not learning, like you're just the dummy. You just become a dummy.
You get behind in life and life just passes through. It's like we relatively live very short lives, even compared to like our ancestors was longer, but we live relatively short lives to not live them. Why would you choose to not live it?
Exactly.
No, I like to find out things like when people it's like, what do you want to try this chili that he's killed people in Peru? It's like, fuck it, let's do it. It's
I
like,
mean,
I
today-
need milk around, but
Today
yeah.
at my dealership,
Yeah.
I'm there with me and my brother. We were fucking working. At the same time, we're like, we're fucking hungry, right? So I'm like, let's order this place. I haven't tried it. It sounds like it's good. So we get it. He always wants the hottest wings. So they had like these Reaper wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking hot, but you gotta at least try it just to see what happens. That shit was hot as fuck, though. I ain't gonna lie.
There was this time that we went to Hooters, and it was, I don't know if it's Tuesday or Wednesday that they do the bottomless wings, but we went to Hooters, and my dumbass, I didn't even check the chart. I started at the top of the chart when it comes to the heat.
And went and worked your way down.
Yeah.
So you started at the hot and went to the mild.
Yeah, I did not. I made it to like 3. It's like because it took me forever to eat the first batch. I was like crying immediately crying. I was like, this sucks, but they were good. I do gotta say, they tasted good. That's why I kept going. But it's like, dumbass, I started at the top.
Yeah,
Like,
see,
don't do that.
Me personally, I like spicy and I like hot, but I'm also like to taste my food. I want flavor.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And I like my tongue and lips.
Hey,
So
live a little. It's about living.
yeah. It's about living until your fucking shit's numb as fuck.
Oh, that's the worst. It's like you forget about that part. It's like this tastes so good, and it was like when it's coming, it's like
And then I think everybody forgets about this.
yeah.
You're fucking eating wings with your fingers.
Yes.
And
You can touch your
the tears start to come down and you touch your face.
Yes.
The shit that's in these wings or whatever it is that you're eating that is spicy like that
Is now
is
yours.
absorbed in your skin. So now your face is fucking burning. And if you get it in your eyes, it's done. It's over.
Yup.
So you go from this is so hot.
Dude.
I can't even talk the way I want to talk. To my face is burning. Why is my face burning?
Why am I puffy? Keep touching yourself. It's like,
Yeah. And it's like, you're a fucking idiot. You touched yourself. Like, you're touched yourself. Yeah. And you know what scares the shit out of me? Because I'm a man.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine going and having, like, the wrong fucking wings.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, you're burning like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And it never fails. But as a man, all of a sudden, we got to go piss. And you forget.
Oh, to wash your hands there.
Thank you.
Ooh, has that happened to you?
No, it has not
Okay,
happened to me because
okay.
I do not allow myself to put in
Vaya
those
con Dios.
situations. Thank God, knock on wood. Let's
Yeah.
go. As long as I have my faculties and I continue to stay smart, things like that will not happen because I won't allow them to happen. Because if it's hot, guess what? I'm probably going to eat with one hand, and because I'm left-handed, I'll eat them with my right hand. Why? Because natural instinct, when I want to wipe a tear away, I want to do something, I got to go to the bathroom and use my left hand.
Okay.
So I'm smart about the decisions that
Smart
everything
enough.
is very calculated. I got to be very smart in the decisions that I make sometimes.
Yeah.
So, okay. As a photographer, name the one time you had a nightmare photo shoot.
One time that it was a nightmare.
Like this person was just fucking stupid. You everything you wanted to do couldn't be done. Everything that should have happened never happened. Just you have that one person where it's like pose this way, but they do what the fuck they want to do, and you're like, you look like an idiot.
Okay, it was college, I think, when I was first training. When if people cannot take direction, it was video. It wasn't so much photography. It was video.
Okay.
Yeah, because I can, without. No, I'm not took my own fucking horn. I'm a good director. It's like if there's something that my clients are very
Y'all
happy
heard it
with.
here first. She's bossy.
Yeah, yeah, I am. I am a leader. I have leadership skills. This is what I have. No, so if there's something that my clients, my models have said before, is like that they feel very comfortable because they know that I'm not gonna let them down. They know that I don't have to worry about what to do because I'm gonna have their back. It's like, hey, this, the other. They always feel like, even people who have never modeled before, it's like, I felt like I didn't have to do anything. You told me what to do. And it's like, I got you. But video, there's people who think that they can act. They cannot act. There's also people who can, There's also people who can act for theater, and that is an actual difference. There's people who can act on stage, cannot act for camera, and vice versa. The same. You can act for camera, you cannot act on theater. That is, and there's times that it does not matter how much you train. Sometimes people just do not transfer the skill.
People are naturals at different things.
Yes, and you can sometimes cannot train the difference. There's people who will always be good on camera, will never be able to perform on stage well.
But on camera, you have to be able to dig deep within yourself in order to become whatever it is that you are.
Yes.
In theater, you just have to be an entertainer.
Yeah.
It's
when
bigger. You're on the big screen, everybody can see it and critique it. When you're on stage, there's a lot of shit that can be missed.
There's stuff that can be missed. And they all have their own merits. Like, you don't have redos on stage, right?
Yeah. So stage, there's no redos. There's you have to learn the script. Yes.
But like on camera, we can just cut and do it again. But that was like really nightmarish. I had a guy we were doing a mockumentary. And he wanted, it's like, we can find an actor. He was the guy who wrote the script. I'm like, we can find an actor, honey. We can just find an actor. He's like, no, I want to be it. It's like, okay. So I'm directing.
You're not the one, Jim. You're not the one.
Yeah, and I'm like directing him. I'm trying to have him change the inflection. I'm trying to change how big and small his body's turning into. Because you can make I can do this and my chest is bigger. I can do this and now my shoulders are bigger. So that type of direction, the exact same take 7 times. So it does not matter. And it's like, I need you to do it differently. How different? And I'm walking through, just I need you to raise your voice. And when you hit this point, I need you to bring it, whisper. And then I need you to bring your shoulders like this. And then I need you to look this way in this part of the speech. Same take 7 times.
Bossy ass. Do this, and do it now.
That is a director, sir. It's like, and I am an excellent director. I gotta say, I'm gonna say I'm an excellent director. I am an excellent director, but it's like that boy he's not an actor. It's like, I don't know what he's done with his life now, but I did not follow him. But
I did not follow him.
But he, at least back then, and we're talking 8, 10 years ago, he couldn't take direction. And it's like, man, as opposed to the counterpart that was an actual up and coming actor, that young man was like, I need to do this, and this immediately. I got 7 different takes out of that person. But the guy who wrote the script, and I was like, honey, no. Like,
but see, that's the thing. Like, imagine being great at writing, but you suck at acting, but you want to be in all your movies. It's the same thing. There are guys, motherfucker, you can't sing, but you can write an amazing fucking song.
Did we just describe Sam Smith?
Yeah, like, just keep writing songs. You don't have to. You don't have to be.
You don't have to be. Is that, and people don't understand that it's an ego thing. It's definitely an ego thing. Like, if it came out of my mind, it can come out of my body. No, honey. We all, sometimes our talents don't transfer. Sometimes, and it's okay. It's like, that is okay.
If it comes out of my mind, it can come out of my body.
It does not.
And then you look at it and go, but you're impotent.
No, it doesn't always translate. It's not. Some talents are not transferable.
Do you have dry eyes? Oh shit!
But that was definitely the worst camera work that I had to do, because I was directing because the director didn't show up. I don't even remember why I was directing. I did not want to direct that video because I did not want to deal with the actor/writer. I did not want to deal with him.
So you say that you deal with music artists and you do like music videos, right?
I haven't in a long time, but yes.
Do you write the treatments or do you allow them to kind of come up with their own?
We do the test first. So I ask, it's like, what do you want to do? And if they have it, it's like we work with that. Most of the time, the 4 professional videos that I did, I had to modify a couple of things. So I did like 80% of I call them scripts. I did like 80% of the script of the storyboards and everything, and they were very happy. They just didn't want to pay.
I was going to say, okay, so as someone who's done photography and videography, but see, for me, it's always been different because one, I started off in front of the camera. I was the one being photographed, right? And I know that I was being told to do things early on in my career where I was like, I feel like if we did it this way, it would be better. But because of who I am, I shut up and let them do what they needed to do, because at the end, I'm the one making the money here. Okay, so cool. The label's paying for this shit. We're going to do it that way. Then I remember shooting my first video. And when I shot my first video, it was good. It was good, but it could have been great. And the reason that I say that is there were, when you just see things differently, like great location, everything is there, but the way you want to take the video, like if it was at this angle or if it was pointed this way, or if he was there and I was there and she's right here, this shit would be fucking fire.
Perfect.
This would be fire, right? But you learn very quickly, because yes, people do have egos. I think that time what the hell was his name? At his birthday just passed him. He's still on my Facebook to this day. And he had done like Yo Gotti videos and everything. So, he really had this, what he thinks is great because it's worked for other people, whereas I had a different vision. But then what I found out is later on in life, now where I'm the one behind the camera and I'm creating these visions, I'm making shit that looks great, right? Well, motherfuckers don't want to pay for it. Or when they come with you and they're like, so yeah, I want 20 bad bitches. I need a Maybach and a Ferrari and all this. And I'm like, okay, cool. So what's your budget? $500. Motherfucker,
honey,
you get 2 locations and one of them's going to be your house.
Honey. Let's talk about monies. It's like, oh, I hate that conversation too. So like, as soon as they ask, if I ask them first, what's your budget? And then they ask me, how much it's going to cost? I'm done. I fire the client.
Yeah.
I was like,
no.
At
the end of the we can no longer have a conversation.
Yeah. No.
So what I started to do then is I set it up to where if you want to shoot a music video with me, you need to have a budget of a minimum of like $5,000.
Minimum. If you want what you think you want.
Yeah, you need a minimum of $5,000.
Yep.
And they're like, well, what am I paying for? I don't know. These models that you say you want, because they're not free.
These locations
And
you
this
want,
is the
these
thing.
costumes that you want.
If you're as hot as what you say you are, post on your social media so all these girls show up. Well, why would it do that? I mean, you want all these girls in your video. You're hot. Your music is the shit.
Mm-hmm.
You got all these people that listen to you. I'm pretty sure you can get some chicks to show up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you want all these cars. Where are your homies at? Like, you talk all this drug shit and you make all this money shit. Like, okay, great. Like, you should know some drug dealer niggas. You should have at least 2 amigos that's got some lowriders or a truck or some shit. You should have 2 homies that's got a fucking Cadillac Escalade. There's something that should be there.
I did it was they wanted a Fast and Furious vibe, and I was like, the same thing. It's like, I got $500, and I was like, do you have 3 friends who got Camaros? Yes, bring them. And he did. It's like, well, he got 2 Camaros and like a Charger or something like that. But I was like, hey, we accomplished it. It's like, it's all Camrys, it's like, it's all Chevys, you know. No, Dodges, whatever. I don't know cars. My bad. It's like, but the point is, like, he wanted some Fast and Furious vibes, and I was like, I just remember that he had a Camaro, and there was another Camaro, and we had a Charger. That's what I remember. I don't remember
that
the
works
first part.
though,
right? That worked. It's like, I made it happen, but I was like, I ain't gonna look. It's like, you got bitches. It's like, if you want the vibe that you want, you need bitches.
Yeah, because
here's the thing.
Here's the thing. The video is gonna look good if it's you in this car. But if you put some hot shit next to you, now everybody's like, did you see her? Yeah.
Let me go back on the video. Scroll
now
back on
they're
the video.
paying attention. Yeah, you want to get your views up? Put some hot shit in there.
He didn't bring me the hottest bitch. He got me some good girls, but he's like, he didn't get the hottest bitches. But he made some calls and he made it happen. And I was like, okay, we're gonna make this happen for $500, I guess. Yeah, I guess we're gonna make it happen.
You got a $500 budget, but you got $10,000 friends.
Let's
make it happen.
Yeah.
We can do this. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
See, you came prepared.
Yeah, it's like, okay, boy, okay, you had it. Because I've had one that they wanted to do, and I love the concept. I was like, I got you. I can make that happen. I'm gonna need like $3,000. He's like, what? It's like, what? I need in the very minimum, because I'm thinking location. I need this rental. I need the studio. You need this costume. You need and I do VisFX 2D, but I do VisFX too. So it's like, to make it happen exactly how you want it. Can I make it happen? I can make it happen, but I'm gonna need at least $3,000 in the very and that's like the low side of the budget, right? He's like, why? And I was like, motherfucker, you want a cabin? He said, but my friend has a cabin. Does the cabin look the way that you want it to look in the video? Because that matters, right? It's like, is the location around? It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. So I was like, yeah, I'm not your person. It's like, I ain't gonna be like breaking my head trying to make your vision happen without the resources that we need.
It's, especially now that I'm in Arizona, my thing is like, I talked to this rapper at this one point in time. He's like, yeah, I want a snow scene. And I'm like, okay, so we got to wait like till the winter.
Mm-hmm.
But now we got to go to fucking Flagstaff.
Mm-hmm.
But that costs money. No shit, Sherlock. Like, how do you do music, but you don't want to invest in yourself?
Or don't know that things cost money. Like, people just be thinking, we like, you want me to do a video for free? It's like, also, it's like my labor. That's another thing.
No,
because
you know what they say? They know what the first thing they say is, but I'm gonna blow you up because other artists are gonna want to book you too.
Blow up, don't pay my bills, sir.
Thank you.
Blow up, don't pay my bills.
First off, if you're gonna blow me up, how come you haven't blown your music up?
How come you don't got the budget? How come you don't got a budget if you can blow somebody up? How come you cannot get some sponsors? How can you make some calls, get this money? Don't talk to me like that.
I know I can have these conversations with you. We're gonna understand.
No, it hurts. I've been hurt. So
she said, I've been hurt.
Been hurt. No, and that's the reason that I like stepped back from video a lot, because that was stressful. Like, people are a little more willing to pay for photography, and then I also have like a shit ton of stuff going on, and I still wanted to, create images. Is like, I still wanted to do that, But that's why I stepped from video because I'm like, and I don't like events. I do not do corporate events. I don't do weddings. I don't do quinceañeras. I hate those things. So it's like
I've done a few kings. I've asked to do a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do a wedding, but I don't want to do a wedding.
You don't want to do a wedding. You don't.
And the reason is because it's one take, and this is like the memory that you have for the rest of their life.
Yup. And even if you do it perfect, they might not like it. So it's
Yeah.
like, that's not the angle that I want. It's like, mommy, that's where I could be and not be on the way of the photographer. It's like, you know?
Do you do understand that you hired a videographer and a photographer,
Ma'am.
and that we can literally run into each other? And
No.
I'm not small. Sorry. I understand that sometimes it may look that way, but I'm not. I'm by no means small. I'm 5'10", 315 right now. Fucking crazy. People get in my way. Walls get in my way. Tables get in my way. Chairs get in my way. But when I move, they all get out of my way. Shit gets knocked over. So if I got a fucking photographer sitting here trying to do some shit, and I'm sitting here because I'm not focused on what's really around me, I'm focused on the shot. So I'm moving with purpose. And when I'm moving with that purpose and I'm moving with force, unfortunately, someone has to fall.
Like, talk about that. And then we're paying attention to a lens. We're paying attention to a screen. It's like, we can only do so much looking behind us, you know?
Yeah.
So like, no. And I'm little. I'll run into, you're big. I'm little. I'll run into everything.
Yeah.
So it's like, no.
I'm big. I run into everything.
Yeah.
And
I'm like,
everyone runs into me. And
yeah. And people run into me because I'm little. They don't see me. It's like, yeah. So like, it's like, do you need me to speak? Do you need me to speak so you can hear the accent and like see that I'm coming? It's like, is that what you need me to do?
And the crazy part about it is, let's say I got my camera.
Mm-hmm.
It's on my gimbal. I'm literally walking like this. My face is dead into the screen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm focused on what's on the other side of that lens.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it doesn't matter what size you are. The moment you hit me, this hand comes off and I just kind of grab you and I move you with me.
He's like, you're coming with me. Let's go.
Or I'm carrying you.
Let's go. We
This guy, one time when I was doing a quinceañera, right? And he was a bigger dude, and he was like, this motherfucker carried me like a baby. He said, I feel like I got hit by a wall.
He's like, hey, we're one now. We're one body now. Let's go.
Like, I wasn't not gonna get the shot. I'm just not gonna, like, that's not gonna happen.
I got paid to do a job, man. It's, I'm here to do a job.
And the best part about it is when you're on a gimbal, even when I hit somebody, like, you don't see it. There's no, I love the gimbals. DJI, I love you guys.
They're easy to use. They're lovely. But yeah, no, I do not like quinceañeras. I don't like weddings. I've never done. No, that's a lie. I did one wedding. It was a favor to a friend. It was their gift. That was my gift to them for their wedding. Never doing a wedding again. And that was relatively smooth. Never gonna do it again. Hated it.
Me, and on a wedding, I'm definitely, so I got drones. I haven't touched my drone in I don't know how long. I need to fucking play with my drone. I have everything that you can think of when it comes to the
don't talk dirty to me. Stop.
I have this big ass blue duffel bag. It probably weighs about 80 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So sliders. I've never used it, but I've bought everything just to make sure that I fucking have it.
My studio, my house is like same. It's like I got sliders. I have the wheel sliders, the one that you put the camera on. And It's like a skate. It's like I have that. I have this was the thing. What are they called?
Jibs?
Cranes. I have cranes.
Crane
I have
and a
two
jib.
cranes. Yep. I don't have a jib. I wanted to buy one, but I was like, when the fuck am I gonna use it? So I did not buy it. And I'm like, I want another gimbal, but it's like, I'm not doing video currently. What the fuck do I want a gimbal for?
And that's, you know what? For as when DJI came out with their first gimbals, I had the big one and I had the small one. So I could have both on the go, right? I sold the small one. I put it on Facebook Marketplace. The guy, he was cool as fuck. Good photographer, videographer, right? I sold it to him for the low because I'd never even fucking touched the damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
It even had the DJI insurance still on it. He calls me a week later. I fell off the roof trying to get a shot. Broke it. Can you call and do the insurance claim for me? It was 2 days out of the insurance. The insurance had canceled 2 days before then. I'm like, my bad. I like, damn. I'm sorry. I can't even do shit for you.
Also, boy, that's on you. That's on you, boy.
I mean, what the fuck you doing up on a fucking roof any damn way? And how the fuck do you
Without
drop
a
your
rope?
shit?
Without a rope, without a second shooter, without a safety safe. It was like, what? It's like, you deserve that. You
Well,
deserve
that's
bruh.
just people do stupid fucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yup, they do.
I love taking pictures of other things and people, etc. But I hate dealing with the people because sometimes they just don't get it. They don't understand. Or when someone thinks they're more than or bigger than who they really are, and that ego kicks in, and then I'm early for everything. And artists want to be late for everything. So we don't get along very well. Here's my thing. You paid my deposit. I'm making sure you pay me a deposit. So if you don't give me a deposit, I'm not showing up. Now, when you give me a deposit and I'm there and I've set up, which means I got there early, and then you show up fucking late, I don't care if you see me when I'm breaking down my shit. Now you need to reschedule and you need to pay my deposit again.
Mm-hmm.
Because guess what? This is a time-based job.
Yes.
And you
Yes,
didn't make it
ma'am.
on time.
Mm-hmm.
So what makes you think that I'm just going to sit here and now either fuck over my next client, my next job, or whatever the situation is?
Mm-hmm.
So guess what? And they're like, you're an asshole. No, I'm not an asshole. This is called business, baby.
Yes, exactly. I don't know if people think it's like because you're a photographer, it's like, do you have something else? Yes, I have other things to do. I have other clients.
You know how many times so I just moved here in this home.
Yes.
Okay. Initially I was in an apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Gated apartment complex.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I never gave anyone the code.
Mm-hmm.
So when someone was late, I still went live at 9.
Say
And
that
then
again.
I still would go live at 9.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll be calling and texting me 9:15, 9:20, because that's when they just showed up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not answering. I told you to be on time. You're being an asshole. No, I'm not.
I told you on time.
Your job fires you when you're late, right? What
Mhm.
makes you think that I'm going to sit around? Imagine this be Jimmy Kimmel, Tonight Show, whatever these TV shows, and they're all live, and you show up late. How does that work out for you?
You ain't gonna make it.
You're not
You're
going to
not.
make it, and you're not getting
And you're not,
paid.
and you're not getting invited back.
Yeah,
And you're not getting invited back.
that too.
Mm.
And I've had people cancel quite a few times to be like, yeah, can we reschedule? I've been doing this for 7 years. I've yet to reschedule. Too many other people that actually show up on time.
Right? It's not hard. It's not hard to plan your time. It's like plan your time. It's your time. You have control over it. You get to do it. It's not hard. It's not hard.
Overall, being your own boss, what would you rate the scale of 1 to 10?
It's like a 7.
Yeah.
Because it's cute. Like, it's your own time. You know, it's your own time. But you run everything.
Have you found that you spend more time making less money than when you work for someone else where you get less time but more money?
It depends. It's a season on top of work that I do, right? So yes and no. Because if I'm not making money with photos, I am making money with the photo booths. So it's like you gotta make money somewhere else, you know? You gotta make money somehow. But yes, at the very beginning, yes. It's like you are creating, you have your equipment, you are planning your own time, you are creating your platforms, you have your calendars and all of that. And I think that once you master all of that, that's when like everything runs smooth. But when you're first trying to figure it out, the trial and error part of it, that part is the one that you never see the end of it. It's like, oh my God, when is the money coming in? It's like, and after that, and then like, it's so cute because like, people don't listen, man. It's like, I have a hard time people listening to me because I am young and I'm a woman. And I'm a Mexican woman. I talk funny. So
You don't
a
talk
lot of-
funny. You just have an accent.
I know, it's a joke. It's hard for people to take me serious when you put all of those things together. I am quite intelligent and people don't listen to me. I have multiple photographers who just started making real money because they started listening to what I told them 3 years ago. I'm like, honey, stop doing everything. Stop doing that. Do this instead. It's like, no, whatever. It's like, oh, well, I'm doing this. It's like, oh, the thing that I told you 3 years ago to do that is making me money. It's like, okay, cool, cute. It's like, yeah, you told me. It's like, you're right. How hard is it? That's another thing. How hard is it for people to say you're right? It's like, that is so hard for people to say. But it is at the beginning. I think that once you get it rolling, like your own routines, your own like your platforms, your calendars, and of course, there's always innovation. When the innovation point comes in, that also takes time to master. But I think that once you master it, it's like, no, I don't find it anymore. There's always someone who wants to take pictures for something weird or some type of event. So,
What's
yeah.
the weirdest thing you've been asked to either record or shoot pictures of?
I almost did an OnlyFans shoot, and I was like, I can't. It's like I thought I could. I was like, I can't because he was gonna
Video or
Video.
pictures?
video.
So I've
gonna
done
be video.
OnlyFans pictures for a chick.
I think I could do pictures. But this was gonna be video, and it was a dude with dolls, and I was like,
A dude with dolls.
dolls with like dolls, like the dolls that look like a person.
No, hell no.
And I was like, because I saw his work, and like, dude needs someone. Dude needs help. Like what he has is like okay, but I was like, you do need help. You do. I saw what he was trying to do. Like when he tells me what he needs.
She's like, I saw your vision, but
Right?
then it was visual.
It was very graphic. But I was like, I see where you're going. I see what you want to do. And because I could see it, I'm someone that if I can see it in my head, I can make it happen, right? So, I mean, I argue that we can all do that, but who has the will is different.
You know what? All you
Yeah.
just did is explain to us that you have a fetish with men with dolls. What kind of crazy porn are you watching?
He called me. I didn't call him.
Yeah, sure.
I did not call him. I
And
did
you were
not
like,
call
yeah,
him.
go ahead, send over some videos. Let me see what you're doing.
Money's money, man. Hey, yo, money's money. It's like, I'm like, is it legal? It's like, is it legal? Is this going in the dark web? No. Okay, let's try. Is there people consenting in here? And he's like, there's no people. And it's like, I don't understand what you mean. It's like, as long as there's people consenting and no children, I'm good. It's like, I don't care. But I thought I could do
Sign
it.
this waiver right here.
Sign this way right here. I was like, I thought I could, and then I was like, I don't want to be in this room with a naked man for an hour and a half. It's like I don't want to. So I backed out of it. I don't think it was weird. I don't think it's weird. I just couldn't get myself to do it.
I'm gonna say it's fucking weird. And even like
I don't think it's weird.
like me
I think it's weird.
me personally,
Yeah.
just who I am.
Yeah.
I don't think that I could actually shoot like OnlyFans videos
Yeah.
that I'm not in. I'm not set up to just watch. I'm a participant. So I couldn't watch, especially if she's attractive. I don't give a fuck what's going on. Right? There's like kudos to the guys and the girls that do it. But just the way my sexuality is set up, there's this thing called arousal. The whole time I would be sitting there just fucking
Like this.
like
I can't stand up.
no, fuck that. That just is it. I'm not gonna hide anything. Oh, you're standing at attention, sir. Sure the fuck am. Yes. I enjoy what I'm seeing right there. You are a very attractive naked woman. Yeah.
I think
If you need some extra talent.
No, I think my brain really. I do not enjoy watching porn. Like I just don't. Like, hey, to people to each their own, right? But it's like I don't get aroused watching porn, so it's like I figured, you're performing. It's like good, and I detach. Like when I am working, it's like I become a robot. I know what we are supposed to accomplish, and like we're gonna accomplish that, and that's it, and then I'm gonna go, and that's it. So,
But
that
see, I
part of-
can never detach myself from knowing that.
Yeah.
There's
there's a naked person in front of
porn.
me.
You know what? Only because it was on the news did I realize that in the state of Arizona, like you can't access any porn sites.
You can, but you have to put your ID. Isn't it like that?
No.
Oh, you can't?
Because Arizona didn't want to participate that way because it could be faked, basically.
Okay.
So now, if you go to any sex sites whatsoever, you have zero access. And there's a video on there that tells you, like, you need to go to your lawmakers in order to have the laws changed if you want to basically participate in being a part of these sites. It's fucking crazy as shit.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
And here's, I don't know how long it's been in place, but the fact, the only reason I know it is because it was on the news. That lets you know how little porn it is. If I'm watching a video of some shit happen, 9 times out of 10, it's somebody that I dated or fuck with, and like we made some video, we made some content. It's never went out. It's never, no one's ever gonna see it. It's never gonna go past me. At least on my end.
Yeah.
Right. But if I need to watch video, I'm gonna watch myself.
Oh, okay.
That's just that I would rather do that.
Respect. I get that. I get
And
that.
I mean, I got the cameras and shit. So
Oh my god, a setup like I get it. Yeah, and you know how to shoot. Okay, I get
and
it.
you look, we got 4 angles.
Yes, I get it.
See,
I get it.
I
This
no
is
longer-
how you shoot. Yes.
I know. Yes, exactly. Like get the tripods. Go
I'm gonna
straight
make
to
it
the
go.
bedroom. Okay, but we're gonna change the lenses because we need a lower aperture because there's very little light.
Yes.
Let's make this happen.
Yeah. They don't understand that. They're just gonna be like, "What do I do?" It's like, but I get that. That is an excellent idea.
Yeah, and like I said, if I've said this also before.
That sounds fun. I'm gonna try that.
I feel like if I really just said fuck it and started OnlyFans, I'd be a millionaire in like 6 months or less.
What you waiting for, man? What you waiting for?
I need I need the beautiful participants. And there's gonna be contracts in place.
And you know what I learned from this person who reached out to me? I was like, why dolls? It was like, why also like why dolls? Like, that was like a question, right? He told me that was a really popular market in the porn industry. I did not know that. And also that he did try.
Caucasian?
He had all types of dolls. It was like,
No. Was he Caucasian?
No, he was a black man.
He was black.
He was black. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not the typical of our
No, he is. I hope he's alive. That was not long ago either. That was like 4 months ago. So he tells me that the dolls are a really good market and that he do be making money with those. And that he does not do content with women because they don't answer. It's like they don't want to participate. I don't know. And of course, OnlyFans is different than actual porn actors and actresses or performers. I don't know how their agents call them, you know?
Yeah.
But he tells me that, of course, he's reaching out to OnlyFans performers, not to actual porn professionals. And that women in OnlyFans are very skeptical or they flake and they don't show up. They will sign a contract and not show up.
But I mean,
and I'm like, oh.
I mean, okay, so even just doing this podcast, you know how many people have flaked? On any given night, in most cases, so let's say you didn't show up, I already had somebody, I had a backup.
Cool.
For somebody else to just show up.
I guess my man's is not doing leads good enough.
It
He's not making the call.
it happens that happens so many times where you just have to plan for it.
Yep.
Which
if
is
I don't
why-
get a model, I have a backup model.
This is why I've stayed away from music artists because they're just flaky as fuck. ego out the ass and they're flaky as fuck.
Comedians are too.
I've only dealt with a few comedians, so it's not like I'm really. But models, or not all models, because I've had some great models that have been on here, right? But I've had some that have pretty decent followings, and yeah, they just don't fucking show up. And then the thing about it is, okay, so like earlier you hit me and you're like, hey, what's the address to where I'm going to? Okay, you there's a method to my madness. You know why I didn't initially send it to you?
To see if your guy was gonna ask for it.
That is correct, because that lets me know you're gonna show up.
Mm-hmm.
But when they go ghost on day of, messaging the fuck out of you, posting the like, and I've realized something is a lot of people do use it as a form or a source of advertising, because, well, you saw as quickly as you sent your picture, you got a flyer back. Okay, I'm very. What's the best way to say it? I use my time I'm very efficient. So when you're efficient like that and you do that, they get that quickly. It's like they feel like they can build some sort of brand or something off of the fact that, oh, I get to post this flyer, and like, oh, I could say that I was on the show, although you never made it, because motherfucker, there's no video of you. But it's like, oh, I was invited to go be on this person's, but you didn't show up, so it didn't matter.
What the invite matter?
Yeah,
What the invite?
like the
Good for you.
invite. You can be invited to the Drake show, but if you don't get the admittance into the after party, it doesn't matter. So the invite doesn't mean shit. Doing and being anywhere in any sort of entertainment business, you have to understand that people are just flaky as fuck.
I'm learning that part. So I learned it quickly with models. I always have backup models when I am doing model photo shoots. Even when I'm doing headshots, I have backup. It's like, hey, this might open up. And it happens so often with headshots. I'm like, this is the stuff. You already paid me. That's another thing. It's like, you already gifted me money. Cool, right? But this is the thing that you want to do your own advertisement. If I am not I am not the cheapest, because I am not new. I am a professional, but I am also not the most expensive out there. If you try to book somebody else, it's gonna cost you 2 times what I charge. It's like, you wanna like really flake on me? It's cool. I'll get somebody who I'm gonna charge them either the same price or half the price because they actually showed up. So it's like, I learned that with modeling. I have been very lucky so far that I've booked my Spanish shows and nobody has flaked. I've had people who don't know how to read a flyer, and it's like, oh, what time is it? It's like, honey, you have a flyer with the address. And then
address, it has the time, it has all the
time.
information there. What are you talking about?
Yes. And also I have, those people don't make it into my show again. So, and like, I also create group chats with all of the performers that are gonna be in said show, and I give them the instructions a week before, in the middle of the week, and the day off. I give them the instructions. It's been one so far who showed up late, and while showing up late was like nowhere to be found. I'm not putting that person back on my shows. That person is not gonna be back on my shows again.
How do I get on your show?
I need you to perform in Spanish. It's like, can you do 5 minutes? Can you do 10 minutes of comedy in Spanish?
I can do 10 minutes of comedy. I don't know. We can do Spanish subtitles.
I need Spanish, sir. I need Spanish. That's what because, and like how that started, I know that you didn't ask me that, but how that started was when I started doing comedy, when I started getting serious. I went back to Mexico, and my family, well, I forgot that my family follows me on social media. And they were like, when do we get to see you in Spanish? And I was like, I don't know, when there's Spanish shows. I come back and I start asking around. It's like, where are the Spanish shows? Was there an open mic here? And they're like, there used to be one, but it stopped and like whatever, right? And I was like, so you're telling me there's a market? Because when comedians come from out of town, they fill up theaters. I'm like, so there is a demand. Where are my locals? It's like, where are my local openers? It's like, we get locals opening at Stand Up Live, at Stir Crazy, at Desert Ridge, at the Improv, at Mic Drop. Where are the Spanish ones? Because we fill up the places. Why are we not getting local comedians in the Spanish shows? Because they were not performing. So I was lucky enough that at the same time that I came up with that idea, There was another comedian who has been trying to also start a Spanish market, and he runs the open mic, the only Spanish comedy open mic in the city. He runs it. He's Alberto Yupi Arellano, and I run the shows. I run consistent shows. He runs shows too, but I run the consistent shows. So it was because it's like there is a market, and people should have, a way to enjoy this, because this is a beautiful art form. I love comedy, and if we're filling up theaters, means that there's people in the valley who want to watch it. So let's make it happen, and then that way these performers can also get jobs. When these people, they also can open for them, be the host for them when they come into the town.
Yeah, because it's what, damn near 60% of this city is Latino.
And those are the ones who open the door for the census. Who open the door for census. We don't know the other ones who don't open the door,
Exactly. So there's a huge market out here. Mm-hmm. So I can only imagine. Maybe that's what the fuck I need to get into. Maybe I should start booking Spanish shows. They're like, you don't speak a Spanish. I don't speak it, but I understand it.
I did just pitch it to someone, and it was hilarious, because it's like I've been the whole year I've been scouting. It's like Spanish, and like there's Latino comedians who speak Spanish but do not perform in Spanish. It is a very different style, Spanish, and depending on the country, it even differentiates itself. So it is a very different style, Spanish from English already. So my Latino comedians who do speak Spanish are like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't know how to do it. And I was like, I don't either, but I'm trying. That's why we have a Spanish open mic, That's what it is for you to practice. They don't want to do it. So I now bully them. It's like, I need a 3 next month. I need you to pull up. Give me a 3. Give me a 3. Because they have the talent. If I didn't think that they were talented, I wouldn't even ask them. It's like, I wouldn't even ask them to try. You know what I'm saying? So I pitched it to someone because I knew that he knows someone at one of the comedy clubs. We have not hit the comedy clubs yet. So I talked to someone, and he's like, I don't think that we can get the numbers yet. We have to get the numbers before we go into the club. So he pitches me a rooftop. I'm like, cool, let's try that, because that rooftop actually already has a Latino-based audience. And I was like, cool. I just need a date. I have the comedians. It's like I have 7 comedians ready to go. We can do like 4 shows, different lineups, because I'm not gonna put all 7 in one lineup, But it's like, I have the comedians. I just need the dates. I just need the place. I need a consistent space where people can recognize this rooftop has comedy in Spanish once a month. That's what I need. He hasn't confirmed the date, but like 3 days later, I get a call. Well, I get a DM for a different comedian who people think he performs in Spanish. He does not. And I am getting known to be the Spanish girl. It's like, oh, that bitch is looking for Spanish people. So he DMs me. He's like, hey, there's a producer in town. I thought it was a producer from out of town. He says, there's a producer in town who's looking for Spanish comedians. Can I give him your info? I'm like, please. It was the same motherfucker about the rooftop. I was like, my man's. It's like, I hear you're looking for. He's like, yeah, for our thing. I was like, honey, I told you, I have the comedians. I've been scouting for a year. It's like, I have not been sitting on my hands. It's like, I got the job. It's like, all we need is a date. It's like, that's what we need. We're ready to go. He hasn't talked to me in a week. He hasn't answered me in a week. And I am not, my Spanish comedians are not looking at this. I am not going to like deter my comedians. If he wants to do his own show in Spanish, hey, go ahead. In the end, I'm not going to stop them from getting opportunities, because that is my very purpose with this. Is that I want my Spanish comedians, my cohorts, my colleagues, to get opportunities. And if that's going to be, another avenue for their opportunities, go for it. I have not told them, and if they watch this is how they're finding out about that. I don't want to tell them, hey, fulano might call you, is like, and whatever. I don't want them to like not accept the opportunity out of some dumb loyalty or something. It's like, no, you go get yours, It's like, I want you to get on stage. That's precisely what I want. Even if it's not with me.
You're creating, so inevitably, you're creating a situation where there's opportunity.
Yes.
And because you've created opportunity and someone else is seeing that, it always creates a competition where they also want to do the exact same thing. And I mean, kudos to you big time. On not being the hater, because the other person might be doing it just in spite of you, whereas you, regardless, are like, may not be my show, but go kill it.
Yeah, that's what I want. It's like I want you guys to get seen. I want you guys to get hired. I want the community to enjoy you guys because you guys are excellent at what you do. It's like that's hey, it was meant to happen, right? It's like you can be great and not expect competition. And it's like, hey, competition, it's exposure. Competition is more. That might make more people come out and try. So I'm like, hey, it wasn't my idea, might not be my show, but if it's getting you jobs, that's what I care about.
So answer this. If they want to find you, where can they find you at?
Instagram, mar.sancer, and there's like my link tree for all the other platforms. I am on TikTok without the dot. I'm on TikTok as Mar Sancer, and everything else, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, is mar.sancer.
What do you think of the podcast?
This is fun. It feels very organic to talk to you. It feels a little weird that I'm looking at the screen instead of at you. But you did tell me, and I could not do this the whole time. I could not just look at the lens. That's weird. I can't. My bad. My bad. Yeah. It's like, also, people is like, I've done television before. I've been interviewed in television before. I know that and I've also done filmmaking. It's very weird for people that I'm looking at them directly, and that people are used to this type of shot. So I understand that, but love the time. It's a vibe. Love your studio.
It's not even set up. It's not even fully set up yet.
I can't tell. Well, I don't want to say that, but I can tell. And it's still already like because I know Audie told me that you had just transitioned from an apartment to the house, so I expected something even more raw than what I'm looking at. So this is great for not being ready. But it's like, love a conversation. Everything felt very organic. It's very
So you
fun.
want to know something?
Tell me.
All questions come based off of how you answer. So I'm a very attentive person, which is like, remember how I went back to the middle school thing? I listen to everything you say. And then I take it in, and that's where the question... people don't understand that the entire conversations here are organic. There's no script. There's no nothing. I don't ask people the exact same questions other than, where'd you grow up at? How was your childhood? From there, every question literally just comes from listening to what you say and responding to you. And that's what makes it a real conversation. And that's also what makes the content more raw and real. And then we're like 2 hours in, right? You see how more relaxed you are, and you're more animated, and you're flowing right now. Yeah. Right? That's what happens when you're having an actual conversation. And then here's the crazy part. So my mom was a neurophysiologist and EEG technician.
Okay.
So I know a lot about the brain, and I know a lot about how people actually work and thought process and things like that. You know why it's easier for us to have a conversation?
Why?
Because I'm not looking at you.
Oh.
So because my back is to you, but we are having a conversation, because I'm not looking in your face, looking you in your eyes, like you don't feel the pressure to know, like, I have to answer this question.
Science, motherfuckers.
So it's a little different when someone's like right there in your face, or like people don't understand that sometimes when you pose certain questions to certain people in certain ways, that if it's not done correctly, it comes across as confrontational, even though there's like no malice involved in it. But people sometimes will see it that way, and because they see it that way, that's ends up being what it is. So I have slowly mastered the art of creating a situation where people actually get to become comfortable, where you get to become yourself. And then as you're having this conversation, the reason the camera's on you and the reason, hey, look at the camera, you're not talking to me, you're talking to them. And you're connecting. See, there's things that people have probably learned about you tonight that they would have never have gotten because, nobody has ever asked you the right questions or asked you those questions on a platform where people could be like, oh, that's really how okay, so that's how she figured it. Okay, this is why she did this, or that's why, okay, I see her vision now. and that's again, I created this platform to allow other people to see people that they really typically wouldn't pay attention to until they became someone. But now, like, there's people out here that already are your fans that are gonna watch this video and be like, "Oh, I didn't know that about her. Oh, I can relate to that."
It's like, why she speaks Spanish? I wouldn't have told with that accent. I wouldn't have been able to tell with that accent.
So it's different things. Some of the questions that are really asked on my platform are meant to be that. It's prying a little bit. It kind of gives gets in people's business and things like that. But also when you start to have conversations like that, one of the biggest things that actually happens is it loosens people up because you feel like I feel like you're getting to know each other.
Yes.
And then when someone feels like they know you or they feel like they can talk to you about anything, y'all fucking spill the beans. And I just sit here and go, let's go.
Tell me everything. Tell me
I
everything.
want to hear it all.
Yes. No, I get that. And I appreciate that because I don't, part of what I didn't like about, in Mexico, I was more like, again, modeling on screen as opposed to being an interview. But like when I've got an interview, I did a radio interview like 3 months ago and they had a camera on me and like I was ready to speak. I was not ready to be seen. And like what you just said is like looking at you makes a difference. It's like I didn't even realize because I do remember feeling I'm good. It's like, don't get me wrong, I'm prepped for this. But it does make a lot of difference how I lived that experience of how I'm living it right now. And that the radio was like, welcome to this and the other. It's like that type of voice is like that also does not feel organic when people are talking to you like that. And like you're literally just talking to me. So that also like makes a lot of difference.
Yeah, and I talk a lot of shit. I'm a little funny.
Yeah.
So, I try to throw some witty banter in there, talk a little bit of shit, kind of, make you feel like you're with your friends and family and things like that. And that's what makes it a little more better or more intimate. And like, so the old set had a couch.
Okay.
The new set, as you see, there's chairs.
This cute. This cute.
Okay. Is it comfortable?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
I also have really good posture. I'm not like sitting back like this. So I don't know, like a person that sits back. I don't know, but I'm good. Yeah.
So
I'm comfortable.
I also wanted to create a situation where it's just us in here. So a big ass there would be the couch, right? And as much as I love as much as I love the aesthetic, I think I've heard casting couch all too many motherfucking times, right? And then I've seen it where when the show starts, they're sitting up, but by the time the show ends, like they're comfortable as fuck, lean all the way up, leg out, right? It's turned into a whole totally different situation.
A whole vibe.
Right? And I like at least they're still in the camera, so I can widen it, I can do whatever I need to do. But it's like, this motherfucker got comfortable as shit. So, thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you for having me. This was really fun. It's actually really fun. Totally worth the drive.
Where the hell did you drive from?
I live in Chandler, man. It's like
That's not that far though.
It's a 45 minute.
I used to live in Chandler.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a 45 minute. I already made it from Tucson, and that bitch drove back home. It's
I
like,
know.
Yeah,
trust me, I know.
Shoo. No, I'm like right there. It's like when I saw Peoria, I was like, oh, that hurts. But I've done shows farther, so it's cool. Like I've driven to Las Vegas up and down the same day for a show. I can do this. You know.
The crazy part is where I'm at now compared to where I was at. Like you would still basically just jump on the 101 and head towards Scottsdale.
Okay.
To where you're going to the PV area. Okay.
Okay.
101 and 51 area.
Still far. Still far.
But see,
it's still a 45 minute.
You would have just took the 51 because I remember I used to live in Chandler. When I got rid of my house in Chandler, I actually moved to where I was at.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm from LA, so nothing seems far.
Yeah. Okay.
I
That makes
have
sense.
no problem driving. I mean, so my last relationship, I had 2 girlfriends. One of them actually lives in Tucson. I drove to Tucson on a regular basis. I was in Tucson every week. It didn't feel like shit to me. It's such a long drive. I'm like, no,
It's not.
it's relaxing. I listen to my music and just fucking drive.
Yeah, it's just a straight drive. There's nothing to distract you. It's not loopy. It's so easy.
It's the easiest fucking thing in the world.
Yep.
So,
Hour 20.
where can they find you at again?
Instagram as mar.sancer across most platforms except for TikTok. That is Mar Sancer without a dot. And that is spelled S like Sam, Ancer.
Welcome to the show. All right, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate this podcast?
This is a 10, man. This is a 10. It's a vibe already. Again, I like your vibe. I like the place. And you're ready. It's like you're ready to go again. That other podcast that I don't remember the name of. We started an hour late too. So like
I'm never starting late.
Nah,
As a matter of
sir.
fact, I was looking at the time. I was like, damn, she's finna be late. She's gonna be.
I
pissed.
was so embarrassed. I did take the wrong exit. I was so embarrassed. But it's like, I got 2 minutes. I did it.
And it's all right. So this is my first week back into doing podcasts because I took a month and a half off, knowing that I was moving. And gonna be in the house and doing all kinds of different stuff. And so even when I initially, I saw this house twice, right? Because the first time I didn't know if this was really where I wanted to be. Like, this is gonna be my home, right? And then the second time I walked in, I literally saw everything of how I wanted everything to be. So then I kind of changed my mind because I was like, I'm going to get an office and I'm going to start doing a podcast out of the office. But then I was like, you know what? That's just not the same. And then finding office space. I'm the type of person if I don't fall asleep by 2:00 in the morning, I'm going to come in here and work. And then because I do have like multiple businesses, but one of them's a clothing line, and most of my business is done out of the Middle East. So that's where I get a lot of my materials.
Okay.
So 2:00 in the morning is their morning. So if I move all of my shit, that also means that like when I want to work, I got to drive somewhere, or I'm gonna buy another $4,000 laptop,
for the
another
house.
$1,000 screen, another fucking debt. Like this shit. So it's like, you know what? End of the day, this is worked out. I keep cameras in my house, so like there's never gonna be any crazy shit. If it is, I'm always protecting myself in that situation. We'll just keep doing it this way, and then with my kids, I'm like, all right, which room do you want? Because the one at the end of the hall is the bigger one. That's the one I was actually going to use. But he's like, Dad, I think I want that room. I was like, all right, cool. Then I'll take this one. And I think it worked out pretty good.
This is a really good setup. Yes. Even it's not finished. Even this already real nice. Yes.
So here's the thing. There's shelves that are going to be on this walls back here. There's more soundproof material that I haven't put up.
Okay.
I have R2D2. I have Grogu. I have my Funko Pops.
Okay.
There's more lights. Oh,
is that about to be hot up in here?
so this is the thing. It's not. And you
got the
for me,
AC.
this is comfortable as fuck.
Yeah.
For other people, they're cold.
No.
So I know at some point in time, the chairs are going to come with throw blankets for the people that actually get cold. And then I try to make sure that everybody's comfortable as possible. I keep water in the house. I keep alcohol for the people that actually like to drink, but I don't allow anybody to actually get drunk. But I know sometimes it loosens people up.
It loosens people up.
So you might need a shot or so. Great. Go have a shot. Come sit down on... Well, I can't say the couch anymore. Come sit down in the chair.
That's exactly what I thought at first. I'm sorry.
And that, you know what? Oh, man. now that I'm opening and allowing myself to start dating again, like there's a couple of people that have know I do a podcast or whatever, and the first thing they say is, "Where's the casting couch?" And I'm like,
not here anymore.
"It's
Not here
it's
anymore.
gone. This is exactly why I don't have the casting couch. Like I'll make a video, but it ain't gonna be on the fucking couch. Actually, it would. It would.
It's the casting couch. It's a classic. It's a.
Everybody knows about the casting couch,
Everybody know the casting couch. Yes.
but that's also why I keep leather.
Mm,
Easy cleanup.
Smart. Yeah. Yeah.
In the car and in the house. All right. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being a guest tonight.
Thank you.
Thank
for
you for
having
being a
me.
good sport.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
I'm definitely having you back. After as soon as we get done with this, I'm gonna go grab that. So we're just gonna pull a card and see.
All right.
see.
All right. Bet.
Okay.
Bet.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for tuning in for another episode. Well, actually, this is the first episode of the conversation right here on No Cap Reacts. Tomorrow is Wednesday. There's not gonna be a show tomorrow. Not even gonna lie. I didn't book anybody. But Thursday and Friday, I have a show. So you're gonna get some great beauty tips on Thursday with Alicia, and Friday's a doozy. Friday, I'm still stuck because it might turn into a Freaky Friday. The person that I have coming in here on Friday is ready to go. Let's just put it that way. Ready to, it's first time on the podcast, but ready to have fun, and I think it's gonna be a good one. So make sure you stay tuned in, like, subscribe, as usual, share it with all your friends and family. And with that, thank y'all for tuning in. I'm your man Bailey, aka that's it.